G'day and welcome back to our Portuguese campaign in Hearts of Iron 4 with the Portugal Total Rework mod on. So we're doing pretty well at the moment. Portuguese Empire has all of Iberia and, well, most of France. The Germans and Italians got in a little quicker than we'd have liked. But we have to make sure that we do a lot of the effort in this war. Although, Soviets should be at war with the Germans, assuming they've come into the Finnish side. German war in France, yes. Japanese war in China. Well, no. Unless it's been merged for some reason. Imperial Japan will finish that. Soviets will have the two-front war. But eventually, hopefully, they'll push back the Germans. We can take advantage of that to steal Italy and Germany. Which means in the Allied war, we'll be able to take everything, because we won't have to share it out with them. Alright, Belgium's capitulated to us. We took Brussels and Antwerp. And we're in Liège. Nice. Next up, we want to get up to Eindhoven. Let's grab these guys. Try and take Eindhoven. Although, apparently they're going to try and walk through him on the way. Alright, better infantry equipment. Nice timing. 42 is a long way off. There are other things here I'd like to do as well. All ahead of time still. Naval Invasions, that is 1940 tech, so let's make sure we do this before we forget. 6 months. Alright, free military factories. Free dockyards we'll do first. More convoys. And the military factories, 10 waiting to go. So, alright, what do we need? We need planes, really. Tactical bombers or CAS. They have a slight difference. Go take a look in the Iberian region. So, tactical bombers do strategic bombing and port strikes. We would rather have naval strikes, so we need CAS more than anything else. We've set up the anti-air in all of northern France, I believe. Everywhere we can do it. We've taken enough of Pas de Calais now. Flanders and Wallonia are in different regions, so let's just stick them in there. Reason for that being that they already have more than 2,000 planes up there. So, yes, military factories. Start making us some CAS. And we'll definitely not use them for a long time, until we know that most of these guys have been shot down. Luckily, anti-air comes out in about a month. Deus Patria e Familia. I forgot about that. Did we grab the guy? Fortification engineer gives us anti-air construction speed. Well, what are we spending this on? Nothing much on occupations, but still, damn it, get out of there. Still a non-zero amount, so let's come in here and Belgium. Now it's on exactly one. Alright, more free military factories. No, just hadn't gone away yet. Good. So, we want to force their capitulation, or have they already? Belgians did, the Dutch have not. Alright, and the Raj. Oh, good. So, the Soviet-German war is well underway. The Raj will be heading up this way through Xinjiang. Is that supposed to be? Alright, Romania. Join the Allies as well, join the Axis as well. So the Soviets will come down and do a lot of stuff there. Slovakia is, of course, in the Axis. Alright. Canadians. And after we've done this, we're going to need to take care of... Where are we? Take care of a lot of this anger from the French. 1940. Sure, let's go for rocket artillery. Very rarely do it. So yeah, to deal with the French, we're busting out these cavalry. 18% now. Wait till they're up to 20. Just pop them out early. We are making 50 divisions of that. That's just going to be to take care of France, basically, so we can use their factories. Alright, pop them now. Cancel production of the others. So, those 50 are to join their own brand spanking new thing. We'll leave this as it is. We'll just grab a new commander for them. Promote him. Ernesto Gargo. Your job, little buddy, is to defend, well, all of France, really. So it's garrison every French province. And the Belgian and everything else. eventually. Just finish getting this on. We'll put them into these ones, otherwise we forget to do it later. Maginot Line and grab those couple. That should be all we need to do. Alright, now they can have a new theatre as well. These guys are the military police. Alright, then we only need to worry about the Portuguese theatre, which has low supplies somewhere. Just because we've got a single province there. Okay. Well, they're looking weak. Let's get up to Rotterdam. %44 in favour. Alright. We don't need to worry about German borders. So we may as well get up here and delete that. Just gives them nowhere to go. Well, that's about to finish anyway. Go up there and steal Rotterdam for ourselves. Should have... It's got 20 unlocked slots. Can't see what is actually in there. Apparently nothing. And we force their capitulation. Alright. So these guys should have no orders. Let's give them an order before we send them off anywhere else. Alright, do that. Add everyone to it. And then delete this. And that. And then hopefully these guys... Well, the infantry never actually got added to anything. So, they will join him. These guys will join him. When we go to war with Germany, they'll march directly out. Although, can't just do a quick grab anymore. Let's go for a quarter of the army. Well, it's going to need to be half, really, isn't it? Alright, split them in half. They will come down here to take Palermo. It's not going to let us do it because that's German. Right. Okay then. Select these guys. They will do that when they can. And the other guys don't actually have an order. They will march through Berlin and over into Poland. Have at 'em. Alright, now, if we ever see no German troops here, it would be nice to be able to declare on them straight out. Won't be able to do that, though. Wait until Romania's gone, probably. Until the Russians are starting to get through Poland. We have a non-aggression pact. Yes, we should be able to break that at some point. Cannot revoke before the end of this year. That is perfectly fine. Alright, do we have any troops unassigned? We have a lot. 33. Add them to the Italian border. We actually put them on the Italian border. No, stick them there for now. And that is all. Good. So we've got a lot more to come out. Reinforcements need to be top priority. And then upgrades and then recruitment. Not that it matters at the moment. Alright. So, how are we going? Let's go speed 5. How are we going on these productions? Looking pretty good. So have a look here. 24 anti-air. Right. I'm going to shoot the crap out of them. Over the months, the enemy fighters lost. Apparently none. He did have over 2,000 before. They are fighters. German interest in Scandinavia. Because, you know, fighting off the Russians isn't going to be hard enough for you. Finland is going to fall pretty quickly. Sweden, Norway, Denmark aren't doing anything yet. I was just about to take a look at what our focus was. Okay, that was, what, aviation cult. Got nothing over there. PVDE, it's just partisan crap. Recruitable pop we don't need yet. Paramilitarism. Alright, there we go. Denmark's joined against us. Anglo-Portuguese alliance obviously can't happen. Fortify the Azores. Gives an air base out there. Air innovations, Heroes of the Sea. There's not much left. We'll probably... Actually, we wouldn't mind getting down towards getting the refineries. So, steel mines. Modification of government. There was something we were going to do there. Political advisor, the fortification engineer for the anti-air construction speed. Should give us a bit of a boost there. Ireland has joined the Allies. Hungary's joined the Allies. That'd be interesting. No, Hungary's joined the Axis. I read that wrong. Okay. Where's the Hungarian dude? Miklos Horthy. And we have some Jews in reserve. Right, there goes Finland. And when did this happen? Interesting. Lithuania's going to try and hold on. Just watching these two fight each other. Right, Cairo has fallen to Italians. And yes, we haven't even looked down here. We've lost all this land. There's no surprise there. Don't actually seem to have a guy down there. Had one at some point. It's fine. South Africa took the west. There's our guy there. UK will take the east. Naval invasion. Where exactly? Well, somewhere in there. 50 are spread thin, but not too thin. So let's go try and garrison our coastline. Actually needed them in Gibraltar as well anyway. Alright, need to stop any nasty naval invasions. So we could benefit from a few more of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Sucking up our manpower. But train these guys down in Garda. And they jump into this when they're done. We're just going to do the one lot. And we'll try and catch them when they're on 20% trained. We have very low manpower. But we know that we can always do the Salazar Youth to get another 2%. Alright. Still no Germans on the border. Question is, how quickly would they pull back from the Soviets? And where are the Italians? Japan has stolen Siam, Thailand, Vietnam. Vietnam? Well, Indochina, Laos, and yeah, whatever. Alright. Who else is in the Axis? Everything down to there. So the Soviets are going to take a long time getting through those countries. Assume the Germans are mostly on the Polish sort of area. You know what we could do is take Switzerland to get a bit closer to Italy. Then we won't have to do the... Yeah, that'd be a good idea. Alright, let's go ahead and justify the war goal to conquer Switzerland. And Eastern Switzerland. Doesn't cost much more. Which means that these guys will actually grab a border over here, jump in, and you will try to destroy them as thoroughly as possible. Alright, get them up there, get them ready. You're still only on a 50% planning bonus. Alright, so the reason we can do Switzerland is because we're already at war with the Allies anyway. So we don't care if they join the Allies. Germany, have to keep an eye on Denmark as well. If they're going to have troops there, they'll be able to come down here. And apparently there's a bunch of guys in southern France now. Yeah, just a few enemy bombers. Northern France, apparently we're still not shooting anything down, even though his fighters are disappearing. Must not count anti-air losses. Alright, Second Vienna Award. You are trying to befriend Japan. The Soviets are doing anti-fascist diplomacy. The Italians never even bother checking. Bombers. Alright, let's go now for the Salazar youth. Aggression from Italy? No. From Slovakia? No. Treaty of Craiova? What do they do? Bulgaria reclaiming southern Dobruja. Alright, ready to go on Switzerland. So, back down to speed 4. Switzerland have some total of 26 divisions. The Federal Council, we shall declare. Oh no, he's guaranteed by France. Okay, so we need to head into Bern and Zurich for Switzerland to fall. Let's get these mountaineers split in half, see how they can do. These guys, same thing, Bern and Zurich. And these mountaineers, we don't want to do a river crossing, but let's just get them up into the mountains. And get over there, it's not really going to matter. Switzerland joined the Allies, dragged into the war, it's been merged, that's fine. But it does mean that these guys will need to have Switzerland added to their garrison area. Alright, how are we looking on these cav? I think we might actually wait for them to be fully trained. Got a little defensive guy down here. Looks like he's going to do well enough in Ceuta. 2 civilian, 2 military factories. We don't want to lose it. Alright, Switzerland. Straight into Bern. Let's actually get these guys to come around up to Zurich. These guys are going to bog us down for a bit, and then we'll bypass them, go around the back. Alright, up to Zurich. I'm going to actually grab half of these, pull them out. Oh, they're already going to go that way. Okay. So we got Zurich. If we take Bern, he should capitulate. Hopefully he won't have to actually destroy every piece of his army. Six, 97, 98, 99, good. Alright, even one-on-one we're going to do it. Alright, end of the day, they should definitely capitulate. Where are you? Switzerland, yep, 3%. And military factories, we're doing Kaz. Needs to do fighters. Alright, always need fighters. And how are we doing on research? Oh, good. We to start doing some more planes soon. Pretty sure, thank you. Planes are a 40, yeah, 40 tech. So, now we can come in here, and we can extend this line over to the end of the Germans. And instead of having everyone on here, we'll grab them, split it in half, and give them an Italian front with a view to take Palermo. And everything else on the way down there. Alright, nobody is on there yet, so better attach these guys. So it should be 25, 26, and the bulk of the army, 132. Alright, so we'll grab some of these guys, probably another 33, and put them onto this one. So that should even out. 100 in the north, 60 in the middle, 25 in the west. And because of this tiny bit of Italian land, it doesn't actually work properly. But as soon as we actually go to war with them, we can merge some of these fronts anyway. And the Naval Invasion hopefully didn't go ahead. What does Contested allow if they take Ceuta? Allows submarines to get through. But then, same as enemy. Alright. Yeah, he really wants us in his faction. Russia, can't even tell. That's Soviet, that's German. Looks like it was Soviet. Where was the old border? There. Yeah, that was all Soviet. Can't remember how much of this they get. But if the Germans are winning, we'll let them push further out into the Soviets, so that their armies are further away from Berlin before we stab them in the back. Alright, Recon 3 is 2 years ahead of time. That's good. Alright, 1940 tech. Doesn't include these yet. So let's do a few planes. Better fighters. Let's go up speed 5. Non-aggression with Legion in Romania. We'll deny. Germany could just fabricate directly on Italy. No, faction leader. Right. Can't cancel it until the end of the year, which is fine. We'll sit back and, well, try and take care of Iberia a little better first. Although, let's grab these guys. Send them into, hey, landing craft. Bring them into northern France, to Pas-de-Calais. But in northern, well, yeah, we have to tell them to go to northern France. In northern France, they will do low intensity. Tactical bombers would go just at night. And we're going to want to do naval strikes and port strikes. Yep. And hopefully we're going to keep shooting all these guys down. We could put him in southern France as well. He doesn't have much there. So yeah, let's just do a couple of anti-air in southern France. In the interior. Just Auvergne. Right, pump that up to the top. Pas-de-Calais should be up there as well. Okay, so we've got 4 full production lines there. That's good. Do have another research slot available. We need the better CAS. About to finish. Improved artillery upgrade 2. Trotsky survives assassination. Okay, 42. Only 250 days though, and we definitely want to get through that sooner rather than later. Volkssturm will be done. That'll give us another 2%, just in time. Although Salazar Youth's in 20 days as well. Alright, after the Volkssturm, we get the non-discriminatory conscription for another 3%. Then guerrilla tactics, which is obviously defensive. Tactics combat width, minus 50%. Alright, when are you going to finish? Right now. Good. Alright, go non-discriminatory. And then the mortars, you know, we might actually make some of them. Throw them into our regular infantry as well. Could be fun. Alright, 41. Support rocket artillery, motorized rocket artillery. Extra 15% sounds good. Is there anything else we need to do right now? Well, that is still 2 years off. 40 or 41 tech. No, engineering. There, 40. Alright, can't believe we forgot to do that. Okay, well, it's not looking too bad. There are no allies in Europe, so we've got that going for us. We're not at war with the Comintern, so Germany is going to be stuck when we go to war with him. Further he pushes into the Comintern, the better for us as well, because he can't actually force him to submit until he gets well past the Urals. So that'll let us stomp on them. He's at war with Denmark and Norway as well. We're going to have to be at war with them later. But it's looking good now, so I'm going to take a short break here. Thanks for watching, hope you're enjoying it. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I hope to see you again soon. See you later.